For the intake manifold bolts, there's 5 on the top. The easiest way to get to them is just to like kind of kneel on top of the engine of the car, really. There's one in the middle here. There's one in here. You get an extension, you can just get it in through there. There's one underneath here. You can feel it with your hand. And then there's 2. There's just nuts that go over this, and then over this stud here. And there's going to be 2 more underneath. So you're going to have to get under the car, and the best way is to just get all the way behind the subframe to where you're kind of under the drive shaft. So there's one here, right there, hold on, one right there, as you can see, and then there's another one right there. That one you can see when you're more forward. There it is, right there. Okay, so to get that one on the right side, or the passenger side, I use an extension use this extension here. You're going to want a pretty big ratchet. Mine were really hard to break loose. The ones on the top were too. Found the easiest way was to stick the ratchet here with your left hand. Reach around the left side of the drive shaft. And you're going to want to take your right arm and put it around whatever this thing's called, around all the suspension crap, and up here like that to hold the ratchet and the extension in place. And then you can pull down on it with your left hand. You can kind of put your knees up under the subframe too to help brace yourself. And probably like the longer the bar you have, the better. It was really hard to break loose. So for that bolt there, mine is really, really hard to get off. So I just picked this up from Harbor Freight with the extensions, and you know, that got the bolt off, no problem. So this thing is actually free now. You can put a little screwdriver right in that gap there and start to pry it off. And then it's loose now. There's still just like some hoses and stuff over here that are connecting it, that are on the carburetor that you need to remove. So you've got this wire here. The button to release is right there. You just push down on it. I'm going to remove this bracket. It's a 12mm bolt. And we've got this hose right here. And there's 1 or 2. There's this hose right here, and we'll see what else there is after I get those off. So that was the only other thing attached to it besides this hose right here, but you can remove it after the stuff on the carb. And then the manifold, you actually can get it out from the engine bay. These studs here that were on the top of the head holding in the manifold, I completely removed those. When you're removing it, you have to move it this way and take the carb first and move it this way up at that angle like that. You won't be able to get it straight out. You just have to move it up that way and you can get it out.